Well, that was weird. My transition like kind of got interrupted. Welcome everybody to the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update for week number 10, year 2, week 10. Welcome in everybody. Savage, Pegs, Dano, Super Glue, Fried Bow, Capium, everybody coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Kirk, appreciate you guys being here early. Wally's here as well. Dude, level 5 Inuit just before the balance. Nice, Wally. 30 more Sharons for level 7. Oh god. Dude, you're gonna be in trouble. I got level 4 Inuit, so on the adventure lock, and I think I might have him level 5 on the main account just because I've dug for so many Inkins. And I remember one time I bought a bunch of 3800 packs to get Inkin to level 5, and I got like 6 Inuits out of the deal as well. So it was one of those ones where if you get a legend that's not Inuit, or sorry, that's not Inkin, you like it doesn't like reset it. So I was still getting an Inuit or an Inkin every 5, but then sometimes I was getting an Inuit, so, or a Psalm. So it was pretty good, but decided to keep Inuit at base 1. Yeah, but he could still die to something. But yeah, no, if you're at 0, most of the time though, the targets will kill him quickly anyway. But yeah, if you could drop it on like a slave, and the slave like one-shots you, that shit would be hilarious. Anyway, let's get on to last week's results. Dire Tide actually taking the win this week. Illuminati losing by a lot from second place though, so I'm not really sure what happened there. SP Elites at one point was 2 points ahead of Illuminati, so that was pretty exciting to see if maybe SP Elites was gonna pull it out. But they ended up getting a couple 24s and lower Discord. I think Illuminati had like a 2 or something like that. So free to play. We had a couple disconnects, but that doesn't really that would have given us 30 more points, so we still would have been 5 points short. So we would have lost by less if every game would have played straight probably, but probably still would have lost 56-73. I mean, that's pretty damn close to max, 25-ish, 27. So it's a good run. It's a good run. It was a pretty solid deck for most whales, and we all know Dire Tide's got a lot of fucking those, so especially since it's just so fucking potato wars, man. Like, when was the last time we had a good fucking game? Ugh. Anyway, but with that win, Dire Tide actually moves into, never mind, they're still 4th, still 5th. All right, but let's move into the games, which is the main part of the weekly update, at least for last week, that we really care about. Checking out the games that we had. I did have a loss, or 2 losses actually, that I'm not gonna even bother showing because it was just such a joke on the Adventure Lock deck. It was like level 4 legends and shit, and Moody and Namblos are in gold now. Oh, it got changed, hold on. Oh, there we go. Moody and Namblos are in gold, so pretty tough matchups sometimes, but we did end up getting 3 pretty decent games together. All right, so we got a little bit of fast pass damage. It's interesting, he doesn't seem to really take damage when he's in his little weird thing. Get that chaos out, get the damage from the fast pass. If the fast pass was leveled a little higher, that would have killed the Hermes, but the Hermes was getting healed the whole time. But we do end up having the level 3 fast pass that I just upgraded at the beginning of this. But the Cupid's gonna follow. I'm gonna have to play my Cupid. And I can't really let him hit New Kid any. I was hoping my New Kid would have hit. I should have let him get a little closer to New Kid and then it could have one-shot him. But Cupid is very, very dangerous this week. We got a lot of fancy shit happening with Cupid. I should have hallelujah. I should have hallelujah. There you go, baby. Level 3 Youth Pastor will not deal with the Cupid level 5 fast enough, and the bar easily taken. Cupid was lit this week, dude. He was so good. I led Cupid, I think, on one of my main account games. It was sick. So Nathan coming in here with a little knockback, keeping us alive. The tool shed level 4, not bad. The imp coming through, putting Nathan in the middle is pretty rough for me. Let's see if Nathan can get himself fixed. We gotta try to Professor Chaos the imp, hoping that maybe we can survive. The imp did this weird movement there. I thought we were gonna miss it, but maybe we could stop it. Oh, we weren't able to stop it, but the chaos is coming through. Hopefully able to kill this Medusa, that would be great. Can the Maxi stop it? He can. Oh, and the Medusa's just barely alive. I wanted to unholy the Maxi and kill the Medusa too, but I remembered it was level 3 and it wouldn't have done enough damage. But the rats come out to deal with the Medusa, and the bad Hallelujah misses the Medusa. The easy unholy combust on the 4 drop, hoping our rats go through. We can't defend against the choir boy though, so that's unfortunate. Good thing we did have our assassin in. We put Cupid up top. He's very low on energy. He's not gonna be able to defend both of these. He uses pretty much the worst card he could have possibly used. My Hermes one-shots the youth pastor because of the, or maybe he 2-shots him? Did he hit him twice? One-shots him and moves right on through, and my Cupid would have survived just fine to do the ending damage anyway. Insane titty monkeys taking a win. Taking a win. All right, next. Hold on. I'm missing you guys' chats. Gonna check the update for my team this week. Oh, couldn't? I think somebody else has to upload it or some shit. The little Moody that could, right? Cupid was awesome. If you didn't have Cupid and Medusa leveled, you were fucked. Yeah, they were in pretty good shape. I mean, I think we had Cupid base level on the Adventure Lock. Or no, did we took the other, what was the other option for Cupid last week? Does anybody remember? We got Buddy! Booty, booty, booty! Okay, that's not what I want. I want this. There we go. We got insane titty modes against Buddy 420. Hey, 420, yo. All right, we got the Medusa level 2. Doesn't scare us too bad. Not a good card to lead, in my opinion. We got the Program Stand. We don't want to take the damage. We don't want Program to take the damage. Let's lead with the Fast Pass, who can deal a little bit with the Hermes. What are we thinking here? Oh, we're gonna use the Fast Pass to kill the Hermes. Should 2-shot him. Oh, and the trap actually gets the Hermes. Not bad. My Cupid getting healed by Maxi and killing his Cupid. That's really good. 3 energy wasted. We get a nice Hallelujah here, but we don't have our. Oh, that was smart. No, that was pretty smart. That was pretty smart, Glanzer. Past Glanzer is better. I was gonna Hallelujah that push, but Maxi wasn't close enough to half, and the Cupid was blowing shit up. No, youth pastor. Oh, we missed the tool shed. Would have been really nice if tool shed would have been saved there, but I think the guy gives up anyway. No, he doesn't. Oh, he fucking imps! Saves the Cupid from getting knocked back and throws the Cupid. What? What? So Cupid gets knocked back when he changes position, and he gets knocked back, he's in the air, and he doesn't get damaged because he was in the weird, you know what I'm talking about, the weird mode. He's like all gray and shit. That was pretty cool. How do you run the tracker app? You gotta download it from GitHub and then you just sign in. I mean, you do have to sign in with your Google credentials, so you're kind of trusting the guy to not do anything malicious with it. Hot milkshake. I don't know about you, but that's my favorite type of milkshake. It was a nice imp, but we did have what we needed to deal with it. I should have played the rats earlier. I kind of misplayed on that. But I'm gonna play this and hope that those rats can take a bar. Hopefully the tool shed deals with a couple of rats. 2 rats down. Could have Hallelujah there. Ooh, and the rats do take it with Cupid coming perfectly. We're gonna protect the youth pastor with Fast Pass. See what Cupid can do. Not quite. Fast Pass, I don't want him to use it there. I wanted him to use it and maybe hit New Kid, but we lose it. If we don't use it, you lose it. Now we got a slow play here. Maybe we can Professor Chaos and kill the Cupid. Oh, might happen. We can be able to kill the Witch Doctor with the knockback in time. Oh, and he wastes it. He wastes it, but the Medusa's gonna be able to hit. The Far Bomb from Nathan, though, helping deal with the damage. Yeah, I think I have an imp on an imp. But he is playing right into us. Unfortunately, Medusa's gonna hit the Nathan, though. Might be trouble for us. Nathan might die. It'll kind of depend. Can he get knocked back enough to save himself? Will she have to walk with the knockback from Maxi? One more hit attacks. Will he die? Oh, and he dies. If Nathan would have survived, that would have been nice. But Toolshed level 4 coming at Hot Milkshake. We got the rats up top. We're gonna push into him. No real removal for this. And the Toolshed's gonna be able to push through afterwards. If the rats take it a little bit slow on that, put it out. In fact, it kills 2 rats, which is incredible. Usually those get exploded by the new kid bar, so good timing there. He was warping, so it was invincible. Yeah, dude, that's so sick. Imp hit imp and it bugged and put his imp right on my new kid. Weird. Yeah, imp on imp can make some weird shit happen. So we spam the Hermes. Decide to play the imp no matter what happens. We get a little bit closer to new kid, but he plays the Hermes or the Maxi. Now, hopefully the Maxi gets far enough away so that imp survives, but the Cupid is probably gonna take him down. If we could try to keep the imp alive somehow, then the imp could be doing work. But we're not able to do it. But hopefully we can defend the bar with our Maxi. Maxi might get removed here, but we really didn't have a choice. The Nathan helping push away. The rat's gonna come in. Hopefully the Witch Doctor doesn't deal. Looks like he unholy combusted a rat instead of Maxi. Will we be able to deal with it? Can we stop the damage? No, we can't do it. Nathan and Cupid coming though. We got a real chance. He wastes the 4 energy on Hallelujah. Hermes coming down the pipe. What's he gonna do? Hermes kills the Hermes. Imp doesn't imp anybody. Nathan coming through. Fast pass to protect the Hermes. What are we gonna do? We're gonna unholy combust the the Medusa, which should end the game. Bad play on his part, but you gotta remember, defend the bar. You never know what's gonna happen. Well played, Moody Bucketheads. Three wins on Moody, baby. All right, now we check out the Adventure Lock, which was quite interesting. Quite interesting. All right. In this corner, Glanzer TTV. In the other corner, 4,000 Donnie the Chia. Silver ranks just isn't what it used to be. We got a level 2 Coon coming at us. That puts us in good shape because we got nothing but base level cards in our hand right now. We're evening him out here. He's just stacking, getting that Coon super buffed. We drop the lava to help us out. And Toolshed eats up the lava, but ends up not getting his ability off, which lets our Hermes just brutalize the Coon, because Coon sucks. The rats are gonna protect our Hermes coming through. The Hermes is gonna get targeted by the new kid. No, yes! Yes, he is. Can the level 6 rat clean up? Yes, he can. Donnie the Chia Pet taken down. What's up, Dano the Mano? We got Fast Pass coming behind. He's a nice card to lay. Super Craig, you definitely want to play defensively. He's an incredibly strong card. Even at level 4, you'll see me get some decent use out of him. I'm not sure what this guy is doing. But the Youth Passer we're putting out. We got the Nathan out early on. Not sure what I was doing here. But the Man Bear Crunch misses the Nathan. But the Youth Pastor is hitting the Imp, which is gonna help us out. We do have the Man Bear Crunch, which is gonna ace the Hermes. No, but the Hermes does get killed earlier. And the Nathan level 6, our real damage out here, is gonna take the bar. Now we drop the Maxi because we know he's a little behind on energy. Let's see what he can do. 1 bar left. And it looks like Maxi gonna scare him into submission. We should play Craig. Really what we should do. Appreciate ya. Donnie the Chia Pet, 8 energy. Or I was like, no, it'd be 32. 32 at base? Or at base Timor's base, which is level 3. It's 32 damage, yeah. Adventure lock number 2. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget !weekly to get in on the giveaway. I forgot to tell you guys. It was on the first screen. Let me go put it up on this screen. !weekly for that giveaway. We're doing a giveaway on the Monday stream tonight, boys. 200 cash, 1,000 coins, 1,500 PvP tickets. We'll be doing that at the end of the update. If you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you're here live to get a chance next week. All right, we're gonna unholy combust the Coon. No, Coon is so fucking garbo. Oh my god, he's so terrible. He could be level 6 and the same shit would happen to this Coon. I hate that card. He's so fucking terrible. What's up, Psychedelic? Welcome in, buddy. Oh, the Maxi gets dealt with. That puts us in a tough situation. The Craig is gonna get killed. Oh, but the knockback pushes him forward. Oh shit. Can we deal the hallelujah on the Coon? Oh my lord. The Coon, look at him. I made sure to show his stats to make sure that you guys knew that I did not have to defend this fucking Coon. Because he does 12 fucking damage. He's terrible. Whoever thought this guy should take Coon was just wrong. Just mistaken. Coon is just so stupid. It's never a good choice ever. It almost gimps you into picking superhero cards. It's probably not even the right choice half the time. Ugh. I don't know why he would play rats into Nathan. He thought they would die soon enough, I guess. But the Wonder Tweak comes in and actually deals with our rats. We play our Chaos into fucking nobody like a noob, but the Chaos comes through and deals with the Super Craig. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets murdered and he kills the Nathan without having to move, but Nathan's damage did apply to the Super Craig. So our Youth Pastor hitting 42s will not deal, but we can Assassin Step the higher level because we're not noobs, so that level 3 doesn't mean shit to our level 2, but the level 2 is going to be protected by the Tool Shed, 69 health. Oh shit, Nathan's not quick enough, homie. The Hermes taking it home. He didn't practice enough. Dude, Coon has no value ever. The Man Bear Crunch. Oh, we played him right into the trap like a complete idiot, but hopefully we can keep the Super Craig alive. We can't, and now the Minberry Crunch is just gonna brutalize us. Oh, and he unholies too. Where's our cards? Where's our cards? We play the Nathan behind, hopefully able to deal, but the level 4 might get the attack off. We could have spammed the rats and maybe stopped it, but we're not able to stop it. Honestly, I was looking at something. I was reading a chat or something at that point, and I didn't see my Maxi get unholy combusted. And when I looked back, I had 2 cards coming at me butt naked, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Didn't I just play that card? But Nathan's gonna be doing work here. The fast pass saving the Nathan. Barely any health left on the Nathan. Can Nathan do the damage he needs? No, we already were ahead. We weren't behind. It's okay, guys. All right, adventure log number 3. Mitch Connor. This game's good, guys. Oh, you meant really? I thought you said rarely. I'm stupid. I thought you said you rarely have to commit with superhero. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Woo! All right, we're putting the Youth Pastor out. If he had Unholy here, he could have chopped down my Youth Pastor. Would have been kind of bad situation. Witch Doctor level 2, not too scary. We're gonna drop this after the ability. We know he's gonna use it like a fucking noob, and now we're gonna drop the rats. It's our only real damage, so the rats are gonna be what has to deal with him and the Maxi, but he plays his rats, but my level 6 survive, and my Chaos survives. Even level 2, healing up almost all his health from that stacked Maxi. Now we put the Craig out to kill both of them. Nope. They were already dead from the rats. The rats getting healed by the Maxi. Maxi keeping it alive against the level 14 new kid. Not much that he could do there. And the Super Craig getting healed too. Maybe gonna hit new kid here? Oh, not quite. Fast Pass is able to keep it away from new kid. Now we drop the Nathan on the bottom side. We don't want Fast Pass to attack our new kid. Just not enough energy and stuff to deal with it, but we can put the fast pass in the opposite direction with the tool shed. Can we deal with... This is all about keeping Nathan alive. Now that's lucky there. If it would have gotten Nathan, we would have been fucked. But hopefully the Nathan can defend here. The fast pass somehow still alive, dealing a little extra damage. Hopefully we can deal. We're trying to heal the Nathan with the man bear crunch, and we get hallelujah. This is terrible. Nothing could have gone worse here. Now we're in trouble. We can't put the Hermes out to try to deal with Nathan. The snake is trouble. Now Hermes is gonna have to come in and deal with the Medusa, but unfortunately the Midberry Crunch can deal, but not quick enough. It's only level 1 as well. It takes 3 shots. Can the Hermes do it? He can't. The rats are gonna get blown up by the ability, but he doesn't use the ability. Now he's waiting for it. Can he use it on the Chaos? He misses the Chaos. The Chaos gets the rats and defends. Super Craig coming out for the defense. 52 seconds. Can he hold out? Not Super Craig. That's Youth Pastor Craig. I lied. Now we got the Bargon. We had to just give it up. We shouldn't have played the Youth Pastor, but it protects our priest anyway. Should at least played Youth Pastor behind, so he still would have been ahead. But we trying to just, honestly, maybe I meant to play Super Craig there. No, I definitely played Youth Pastor. Maybe I really did mean Super Craig though. Well, no, he's the only range that could deal with, at that point, that could have dealt with Man Bear Crunch. So I guess that makes sense. But his ability seemed like, oh, I guess Chaos just one-shots me. All right, reset. Bar 1, down. 20 seconds to go. We got Maxi versus Maxi. Base level for me. Unholied, which is what we were expecting. Kind of baiting it, hoping he plays right into us. We're just gonna unholy the Witch Doctor. The Maxi doesn't scare us too much, but the Witch Doctor level 2 is still kind of scary. We're gonna play our cards to do as much damage to Maxi as we can, as fast as we can, so that he can't benefit from the heal. I mean, if he was smart, he would have been just slamming shit on me right now. But he must not have realized that I was playing with base fucking levels. If Toolshed would have survived, there would have been nice to leave bitches in his wake. But his Maxi's already dead. We ballsily play the Nathan. We only need 2 shots. Nathan gets fucking protected by the Super Craig. Super Craig hits the new kid, and the fucking Nathan retargets. And now Nathan hits the bar. Holy shit. Holy shit, look at this retarget here, watch this shit. Super Craig turning around and fucking those rats in the butt, all 4 of them. Nathan only takes 1 shot and the bomb comes through. The Super Craig damage, here, watch this. The Super Craig damage hits the new kid right before he dies, and the Nathan blast somehow switches to the Youth Pastor, and then the Youth Pastor gets knocked back so far that Nathan retargets back onto the new kid. We gotta watch that in slow motion again. I mean, in normal speed. I don't understand why he attacked the Youth Pastor. The Super Craig getting the hit is all we needed to get the kill. Like, oh my lord. Don't sleep on the fact that playing Nathan like that pushed Super Craig forward faster. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't forget, guys, Stream Raiders is something we do in between South Park games now. You can check out some of the battles here. We're going up against everybody. Drop your units on the meantime. Very fun to play. Can we deal? Kirk is dealing with it. Glanzer's alive. Capian with his Berserker level 3. Berserker level 9. Toucans coming in. Deal with the archers tanking it. We got the Simon Aster's level 11 Epic Musketeer bringing it through. If you want to join in, ! battle in chat, giving all the viewers the gold. Make sure you join in. It's something very fun that we do. The next one's a treasure chest, so make sure you get in on it. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. I'm playing my paladin. Fuck it! All right, back to the games, the main games that we got for you guys. Main number 1 coming at you. Actually, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna do this one last because it's the best. Battle chat, just battle in chat. You guys are hilarious. We've been doing that probably anytime we play South Park, or pretty much any game we'll be doing that. You saw how quickly we got into it. You do it on a browser at home. Very, very fun. Very, very engaging, leveling up. Cupid early on. All right, just to let you guys know. I would never have done this unless I had Unholy in my hand, because I knew the most likely play was a Medusa behind New Kid to deal with that, right? So if I had Imp or Unholy, I'm leading with fucking Cupid, all right? But guess what? I pulled the Unholy. I got lucky as fuck. But we're all right. It's still a hilarious play. And now the Imp comes and almost protects my Cupid, but who knows where the Imp's gonna end up. He did protect my Cupid! The Imp ends up behind my New Kid, and the Cupid ends up full life dealing with the New Kid again. And his Hermes and Imp caught me by surprise so much that I lost a bar as well. Now we got a Hallelujah to protect, but the damage from the level 4 is too much. A hilarious match. A hilarious match. Gotta be ready for that chaos to stop the Imp. I was laughing so hard. Vegeta, back from retirement. Back from retirement. Gotta see the whole game on this one. What? This isn't Gold League? My Hermes almost dealt with all of those guys. Level 4 doesn't need to get dealt with. Level 5 survives. Let's drop the Maxi out. We know he can't Unholy Combust him. Let's see what this 6925 is all about. The Fast Pass coming through to try to kill the Youth Pastor, and the damage comes through, but look at that. The heal does protect him, and the chaos does stop the tool shed, but the lava is able to finally deal, or is it? Or is it? No, the +9 is enough to counteract the -6 or whatever from the lava level 5. That is just too damn bad. We got Maxi surviving, and I don't know about that. I don't know if you guys saw this, but look what happened here. Let me walk you guys through this, because when this happened, I was flabbergasted. I was sitting here floating Hallelujah. I was floating Hallelujah to get onto Maxi right when he hit the brick, right when he got hit by the blast, so that he could get doubled, right? But I take 2 bars at once and get double shot, and so my Maxi doesn't trigger his heal twice, which is hilarious. 2 bars at once in Team Wars. Hilarious. But we do drop the level 7 rats with the help of the level 6 Cupid. They're able to walk right through. Hermes killed Youth Pastor before his war cry. Yeah, I saw that too. When that happened, I was just laughing. That's why I started laughing on the emote. All right, main, this one lasted at least 2 minutes, so. Sent Cupid in the middle every chance I got. Dude, it was so good. Too good, 41 chefs. Phone God, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Boo, we want Phone God. Welcome in, buddy. Too good, chef. He's too good, man. All right, we got Fast Pass. Was a good lead. We led with Fast Pass quite a few times. We used to be able to use his ability without a target. I called it the burnout. It was a nice way to stall, but you can't do that anymore, unfortunately. So now we're just stacking energy, seeing what we can do. We're gonna drop the Hermes. I thought we dropped the Hermes right into the blast there, but we're really protecting the Cupid here, going balls deep against this level 3, hoping that we can survive. If it was level 5, we would not have played that way. We would have been much more defensive and played the Maxi on her when she was closer. But the Cupid's gonna be alive. The level 3, I should have just Unholy Combusted him, to be honest, because then Cupid would have taken the bar. But I don't think we need any help, because Cupid's still gonna take the bar. Because guess what? That's the only fucking card he had in his deck. Was Cupid. But Cupid, God bless his soul, doesn't retarget after the imp switch. I should have imped right here for funsies, but you know. We do get the snake here. We can priest in front. He is still Youth Pastor Craig controlled. We can drop the Yeah, do it. Get the imp. Get the imp on a rat. Oh no, nice play. Nice play. But it does take one rat away from the swarm, and imp is gonna do work against that maxi. We're just gonna heal on through that. Probably could have waited on the heal, but wanted to make sure everybody survived the blast. And imp is gonna walk right through with that plus 18 and plus 9, and the rats aren't gonna be dealt with anytime soon. Oh, you like that little plucky Taylor. So that does it for this week's games. A lot of fun times this week. A lot of good close games. The adventure lot games could have gone both ways. So it's cool to get the fun, exciting games on those accounts instead of the main accounts. So it's not as stressful for those ones, but I had a good time playing those ones this week. All right, let's move into the deck choices for this week. And this week would be week 10. This week we have a pretty standard deck. We got Adventure, Fantasy. So it's a deck you'd see in friendlies a lot. Or at least the combinations and choices. It is only a 2-theme deck, nothing fancy this week. But a lot of different choices. Just wanted to say hi to everyone before I head to bed. Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Sam versus Shield Maiden. I mean, with Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Cock Magic, I think Shield Maiden's the right choice here for any team that's gonna get her to level 4. Sam, I don't think is the right choice just because Lightning Bolt, I mean, if you can get him all to 5, but the problem is he has to be max 5 to survive the Lightning Bolt. So Sam 4 is usually good enough, base 4 or max 5 or whatever, base 5, whatever. And but I mean, Shield Maiden is just so punishing, especially with the hanky out there. I mean, Shield Maiden is just so brutal. I can't imagine not picking Shield Maiden in most cases. On Namblues, we're gonna run Sam just because Shield Maiden at level 1 is worthless. Gunslinger versus Dark Mage, I feel like honestly just depends on who you are as a team or as a player. One of them you could technically save Cap since it's a common versus a rare, but I mean, either of them doesn't really have a great use case. I will say that Gunslinger would be great to get some sick plays off with the rats and the gnomes. Some great combo plays to just brutalize their slave or their Murphy or something like that, or maybe even their Leanne. But I think overall Dark Mage might be the better choice because with all this swarm, by taking half of the attack away from the defenders, it might net you the win in that push. So I think Dark Mage might be the better choice for more higher teams. But Gunslinger you're gonna see because there's no Arrow Storm, right? So if you play him away from everybody, you don't really have to worry about the Fireball. So as long as you're protected and not playing into a Cock Magic or something, or right into a Fireball, then the Gunslinger could do some hilarious work. Hey, what's up, Immortal? Yeah, Phone God, I saw that on Facebook the other day, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. There's a friend of mine that went to high school. He was in my brother's class, but my high school was small enough where you knew everybody. Like everybody in high school from freshman to senior was like 100 people total. So I knew him pretty well, and he was delivering pizzas in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and somebody fucking shot him to death. And so I feel you, man. I feel you. Oh, gotta do this one before I move. Randy versus Sharon, I think that's another toss-up. They're both fantastic cards. Both of them have incredible use cases. Both of them could really wreak havoc, depending on how you use them. I will say that I think the Randy's gonna be a little bit more susceptible, just because Randy will die to Fireball no matter what. Friend was delivering pizzas in North Dakota and got T-boned by a truck and passed away. Fuck, man, that sucks. Pizza drivers, man. The tough jobs. But Sharon will survive that Fireball and be able to heal up. So I think Sharon's gonna edge out. If you're running like a super swarmy deck, you might want to run the Amazingly Randy, because the extra Cox can really help out, especially with the level 14 new kid. But I don't know, man. I'm partial to Sharon, because Sharon can win you games by herself. Leanne Marvin is fucking weird. Starvin Marvin like could potentially fucking be awesome, but with Inkin as a choice, Belf's pretty strong. Like fucking Hook Hand could hit him, Cock Magic, Fireball, all that shit. I mean, I don't know if you'd ever see Starvin Marvin hit New Kid. And then Leanne is just great, because Leanne deals with the Slave. Leanne deals with, you know, potentially the Sam. Leanne deals with potentially like a Sharon push or something. Leanne potentially deals with a lot. She can get Cock Magic herself, but I feel like she's a pretty damn good card to play. Even if you can only get her to level 3, that's still like 6 fucking Cocks or something like that. So that's pretty good. I think Hanky's the choice here, just because of the cards you have that have charges. Even if he's level 1, it might be useful. Lightning Bolt gotta be the choice here. You might need to kill the fucking Starvin Marvin. You might need to kill the Sam. You might need to, I mean, you can grab the DKC before he hits somebody. Like, there's a lot of uses where the Lightning Bolt could come in good use. And I think the Cockhouse is just gonna feed the Belf. The Belf right here. So Belf is gonna be the choice probably for most people. I know our team is debating going Inkin, just because we can all get him pretty high level, but I'm not sure if Inkin is the choice this week. He really only deals with the Amazingly Randy, which a Fireball could deal with. He does deal with the Bebe, but not if she gets a stack, which if she's a good player, he'll probably get an immediate stack when you play him. Yeah, I mean, as far as the service industry goes, I bet you there's more fatalities in a delivery driver than most other things, because you're gonna have, I mean, you're going to strange neighborhoods, you're driving. I mean, driving immediately puts you at the top of the list of like fucking chance of dying. And yeah, you never know who you could be. The guy who gets the one guy who orders pizza and then kills the guy, and he's a serial killer or something. You never fucking know. It's crazy, man. I would never do a job like that. Meet a bunch of fucking strangers like that. I'll do it over the phone in a call center. I'm not gonna do it face to face. You never know who these fucking people are. Not all of them are just in it for the delicious pizza. And it was Domino's pizza, and he got killed. I hope it wasn't over the fucking pizza. Anyway, Belf's the choice there probably. Fireball is probably the choice, honestly, but the Cock Magic to deal with the Slave and the Leanne, it might be useful, but the problem with the Cock Magic is there's so much Swarm that the Cock Magic might not work out. Might not work out. Yeah, you're in the domain when you knock on their door, exactly. They could be fucking Buffalo Bill? Rats is the choice here, I think. Dougie's for fucking idiots. I mean, if you ran Dougie I would be fucking surprised. I would be so surprised. I can't imagine a team running Dougie instead of the Steadfast Rats. When Leanne is an option, get some level 6 Cocks maybe. Gnomes are the choice here for sure as well. Help with the Leanne and all that shit. This one's tough. Both of them are pretty much random, because there's gonna be so much fucking Swarm out there. It's gonna be really difficult to pick your target with DKC. And with Hook Hand, it could be anything. There's really no huge Hook Hand target other than snagging the Sam, maybe the Randy, maybe the Belf. But I think DKC is going to be more reliable because you can at least pick your target on defense, whether it's killing the one guy who plays Dougie. When I worked at a pizza place, our driver drove through the storefront window and the counter was the only thing that stopped his car from hitting. Whoa. Back turned when I heard the glass there. Jeez, fucking crazy, dude. That's some crazy shit. That's when I lost my job and delivered pizza for a few months. I always carried my gun. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck the rules. If the people calling you know that the delivery drivers don't fucking carry, I'm fucking carrying, man. I'm fucking carrying. And here I think Slave is the right choice, except for on Adventure Locks, but Slave's the right choice. There is a lot that deals with him, but if he goes unchecked, I mean, he can just really fuck shit up. And even the 3 cocks that come out, if you play the 3 cocks right, and if you support them in the right way, as long as you're not playing into a fireball, man, you're in good shape. So I think Slave's the good choice here. This week you're gonna see a lot of the same decks. There's not gonna be a whole lot of differences. You know, you might see some people go heavy swarm with Amazingly, Cockhouse, shit like that. Some people might not go lightning because they're gonna assume everybody wins Shield Maiden. So there might be mostly gonna be Caps deciding. Yeah, that's true. Hookhand's the epic, so yeah, that's true. Spent 24k coins on Adventure Kyle. Nice. Yeah, Smoke, put that on the Discord if you're still on the Discord. I always tip pizza guys good then, yeah. Whatever happens this week in DT, we don't let DT win. Yeah, phone guy. Sounds good. We actually had a couple people who wanted to lose to SP Elites to try to get them to beat you guys. Because that would have been really funny for everybody. Oh, I sent it to Messenger? Oh, no problem. But yeah, do you guys have any other slot that you guys want to talk about more? I'm gonna start giving you guys a few seconds. And while you guys are typing up your, hey man, Hanky's a dumb choice, Smuggler Ike is the best, I'm gonna add in the notification for the giveaway, ! Weekly, for the giveaway this week. We're gonna be doing these every week on Monday. So make sure you're here live at 7 p.m. on the weekly update to get in on the 200 cash, 1,000 coins, 1,500 EVP tickets. Why would you spend anything before battle days? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was gonna use them anyway. I don't think everybody just wants to give away. The cards for this weekend's event seem kind of bunk. Yeah. Red Links can't deal with Haideen. They'll figure it out. Maybe that's what the server maintenance tomorrow is. Is it tomorrow? Yeah. That's what I imagine it is. Oh, Jason, now let me see this. Fuck me, what? Brutal. One of the delivery drivers did that? What the fuck were they smoking? I was bummed they changed the events. Well, that's the event coming this week, right? Which, by the way, we're on to the next part of the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update. The developer update. Not a fan of the tower. Yeah, I wish he didn't do that, because when you're doing it on 3 accounts at once, you want to be able to just throw it up. You know, like I used to not be paying attention. I look over and it's overtime and I have to take the bar quick or else I lose, right? Like I'm not paying much attention when I'm playing that. I don't like the New Kid Towers app either. Yeah, it was a dumb idea. It would work if it didn't give you the invalid battle results, but the fact that it does, because the game is at least smart enough to understand that if you don't play any energy, something fucked up. There's no way you won. So yeah, it was a right idea, right concept, no way to implement it correctly. But anyway, this week, pretty typical server maintenance on Wednesday, not Tuesday. So potentially Wednesday, Thursday, we might not see the bot, and then Friday he'll figure out a workaround and it'll be back. But on Tuesday, we've got the monthly legendary reset. So make sure you're going for the highest Q that you can get. Reach into 8,000, 85, 75, 7,000, whichever one you're looking for. And make sure you stay in legend to keep your season reset reward. If you drop below, you don't get the legend. Shortly after the season reset, we'll also be putting out the next set of balance changes, which are going to be Sheriff Cartman, base HP increased by 25% and charge damage increased by 33%. Now, by my calculations, that does put the charge power able to kill most cocks, which is pretty important in my opinion. The 25 increased HP is going to be nice. I wish they would have given him more attack too, because he does actually have a lot of attack speed. Did you find some pizza on the floor, Bubba? You little dummy. You find your pizza. Look at his spots. Look at his spots. I love this fucking cat. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. This is Albus, everybody. If you don't know Albus, where the fuck you been, man? All right, Inuit Kenny now costs 3 energy, but his HP and attack reduced to 10 or by 10%. So that puts him in the hanky range. So for 6 energy, having those two, man, it's gonna be brutal. You might see a lot more arrow storms and shit like that to help deal with them. But this is what I'm looking forward to. Buccaneer Bebe, the Bebe that we've had level 6 as our first level 6 ever on our Adventure Lock account. Is now fucking useful. So the base attack increased by 16 and the base HP increased by 11. And this is kind of what I was saying, but I thought that if you increase her base attack, you'd kind of decrease her stack, but then you drop her to 3. But since you're leaving it at 4, give her more HP and attack, and she's gonna be pretty useful. We're gonna try her out. I was playing her on the Adventure Log the other day, and I got her to like 200-300, and she kept getting fucking lightning bolted and removed and shit. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. She's very useful like early and mid, but she ends up falling off just because people are smart enough to start removing her. And you kind of play in a certain way to get her stacked, and so when she just gets blown up, a lot of the times you're kind of in trouble. But you can kind of bank on that, then drop the Psalm and laugh and shit. So the neutral theme 24-hour token event on Tuesday. So if you're looking for any neutral theme cards for upgrade tokens, that's your chance to get some. Now Wednesday we're gonna have server maintenance at 9 a.m. UTC. Expected to last 45 minutes. I imagine that's them trying to figure out the bot a little bit. Also maybe the stats. I don't think they need to do a update like that though. Later in the day we'll have the Pilgrim challenge. I told them they spelled that wrong and they didn't fix it. In the challenge, all cowboy cards will have boosted stats, and Indian cards will cost 1 less. So that's pretty cool. So boosted stats, Big Mesquite Murph is gonna be strong. Shelly might be pretty strong. Tweak, meh. The problem is that it doesn't boost their ability, so Tweak's ability is still gonna be dog shit at level 4. Gunslinger is kind of the same thing. Sheriff Cartman boosted might be pretty good. Heidi boosted would be good. Sally boosted would be good. I don't think you'd probably want to run these two. Sheriff might be good. I'm not sure. You'd kind of have to see. That'd be one you'd have to try and see how it plays out. Maybe remove them when you lose 3 in a row. Ink and Craig costing 4. I'm not sure that's worth it. We'll have to see. If people are still running like visitors and shit, maybe it'd be worth it. Pocahontas Randy might not be worth it because even at 4 drop, he's still a shitty level 2 epic. Stan and Mini Moon's 3 cost I think is worth it. His ability's still good enough. Storyteller 2 definitely worth it. Shaman 2 at that level 4 common level probably worth it. Inuit Kenny 2 drop. 2 drop. That's fucking sweet. And then Medicine Women Sharon 3 is obviously the choice. So you're definitely gonna pick more of these than you would of these. My deck would probably be Bandita, Calamity, see how Sheriff rolls, and then probably Stan, Storyteller, Shaman, Inuit, Medicine, plus Fireball, or plus Lightning Bolt or something. Always better to go with the 1 energy less cards than the boosted stats. Yeah, 9 times out of 10. But I mean, I think for these 2 cards, you're in pretty good shape having them boosted stats for sure. since that's all they fucking are, right? But when it's Sheriff Cartman, you know, his ability doesn't get increased. Gunslinger Kyle doesn't boost your attack anymore, and at level 4 you attacks at, what, it's like 15 or something. Big Mesquite Murph still only level fucking 2. When you increase 200 health by 20%, it's still fucking shitty, you know? So yeah, I agree. The one less energy is way more worth it. And on to Friday, we'll be having a card use event featuring some of our most wonderful women in South Park Phone Destroyer. Use the following cards and win PvP matches to gain points. Is there anybody who got left out? Because fuck, I feel bad for them. Murph's a pretty good tank though. He's probably pretty... Murph is maybe okay. Maybe. Just because the extra stats kind of play with his stun a little bit, but... And, you know, getting to New Kid. The transgenders got left out. Mayor McDaniels, Classy, Bandita Sally, Medicine Woman Sharon, Blood Elf Bebe, Sorceress Leanne, that'll be fun to play her 5, Robo Bebe, Alien Queen Red, Angel Wendy, Medusa Bebe, Kalgra. So nothing too fancy here. I'll probably be playing Mayor, Classy, Bandita, Medicine Woman, Sorceress Leanne shenanigans. Don't forget to join the Discord, as well as my Discord. My Discord, we talk about a bunch of random shit. We have fun off stream. Tell you when streams are happening, tell you when updates are happening, new games we're playing, info on stream raiders, all that kind of stuff. Which, by the way, 3 minutes left until we open some chests. We got 35 troops. Be ready. All right, Trey Wilson removed. Whoa! I haven't seen that in a while. Before I even get to it, one less player who doesn't care for the South Park community. I'm probably assuming to that guy. Not a big loss. If we had less players relying on hacks and bullying devs, we might have a better time. I do just fine myself. All right, good on you. Any word on PvP ticket special offers that are gone for over 3 months? I do miss those. Like, why did they get rid of those? Probably just because there's too many. People have too many fucking PvP tickets. Holy shit. What is going on today? People got spicy. Pretty weak choice of cards. Where's Heidi? Oh my god. Heidi! They forgot Heidi! I missed it, okay. Very nice update. Out of curiosity, will you ever update Heidi and Sally, making them viable to the game again? I will say that Heidi is completely viable because a 2-drop defensive unit in an adventure card has saved me many a time from a rogue 5 epic or something. They're in dire need, epic assassin. They're in dire need of either a buff or an added ability. I don't think they need an ability. I like them being 2 cost. I could see fucking Buccaneer Bebe, or Buccaneer, not Buccaneer. What the fuck's her name? Smuggler. I could see No. What the fuck's Sally's name? Bandita. Bandita Sally. I could see her being fucking 1 cost. Cut her stats a little bit and make her the only 1 cost assassin. Spam for real. Heidi's good. Yeah, Sally's pretty bad. The only thing Sally's good at is sneaking by people around New Kid and hitting New Kid because she's got a pretty small target acquisition. Kind of like Hermes. I, for one, am happy to see Adventure Cartman finally getting a buff. I fucking agree. Compared to the other Cartmen, he has never been he's never been able to be useful or as tanky. Will be interesting to see how the buff feels once it's live. I agree. Could be good, he could still be shit. I do agree with others though that Heidi and Sally could Sally. You just haven't been playing Heidi, man. The Medusa event is gone. What? Right there. Kenny's sister, but it's not. Oh, is Sally not in the show? She's probably just a kindergartner that never got named. I'm sure there is a Sally in his kindergarten class. Do you think people are underestimating how big 25% on Cartman is? Next step is to slap this low-cost stuff into the sidelines so we can play actual tactical, thought-out games instead of chucking removal DSRs at anything. I mean, just because you play them fast and loose doesn't mean there's no fucking tactical thought to it. And if you think that there's no tactical thought to it, then you play that exact deck and watch what happens when you just spam your fucking cards. Big dummy. Guess who that was? I like the new adventure buffs, but I would want to ask why Dr. Timmy at level 5 is a better card than Mecha Timmy at level 3. I mean, that's debatable that he's better, but they might be equal. I don't know, because superheroes are just strong. I don't know. Because Mecha can get leveled up to 4. I don't know. Please make challenge mode great again. The wait times are awful, ruining the experience. Hey, Buck, please pay attention for a bug where unholy combustion explodes a drone. That's intentional? That's how it's supposed to work? Moving, unliving things can be unholy combusted. Can be unholy combusted. All right, guys, we're starting the battle here real quick. Little bit of break. Give my throat a break. We just gotta deal with some chests. I gotta see about a chest. Where's the auto camera? Oh shit, we're going for these guys. Go, you little, oh shit, epic ethereal rogue level 7 Jedi Beefcake's been fucking wailing. All right, we got it, boys. We got it. Grant random winner, psychedelic. Getting the paladin. All right, back into it. Make sure you get in on the next one, exclamation point battle to join in. It is another chest one, but make sure you're in on it. All right. Just want to point out that your freeze Satan was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in this game. Thanks, man. That was incredible. That was a couple days ago, live on stream. I was sitting there. I mean, we were running a weird, was it a superhero sci-fi deck with only freeze as the spell? And maybe we had hyperdrive too, but I had a thick lineup coming, and I was like, oh, watch the Satan drop. And I hit him with the Satan, hit him with the tool shed, hit him with the chaos, hit him with the Timmy. Didn't get his ability off. God damn it, that was crazy. God damn it, that was crazy. All right. Do something for other themes too. There's a lot of useless cards on sci-fi, mystic, and fantasy themes. Why do you spell fantasy like that? Not Fantasy Star. Dark Mage Craig at the last boss before Grand Wizard Cartman on PvE, and he deserves an upgrade. Oh, I see. So the people like this are fucking weird. I don't understand this. So they equate some sort of meaning to the fact that Dark Mage Craig is the second to last boss in the PvE, and to him that means that Dark Mage Craig should be the second strongest card next to Grand Wizard Cartman. What? And last but not least, Toolshed is so powerful for 3-cost epic fighter, just compare it with Program Stan, that it will be clear the difference. Clearly not English as his first language. Toolshed's pretty damn good. I don't think he's too strong though. I honestly think Toolshed's very, very, very solid. He's in a good spot. His ability I don't think is too incredible. Throw some range cards on him and he's fucked. A tank can kind of deal with him. He's a great skirmisher. Like, Toolshed one-on-one is incredible. You can't fucking beat him one-on-one. There's not a whole lot of people that can beat him, that can deal with his trap played at the right time. It's really, it's a nice skill gap champion. You know, when to use his trap is a kind of difficult thing to learn how to do really, really well. It's all about timing. Knowing when to use your trap against like a witch doctor or a shield maiden or something like that. There's some skill behind that. Toolshed is SH only removal. Can we stop trying to nerf it? Can you stop acting like fucking people are talking about nerfing Toolshed every fucking day? Jesus. Because Timmy can level up to 4. Well, that's what I said. Agreed with this thread. Heidi and Sally have been neglected for far too long. Over the years, dozens of users have offered some creative and fun abilities to give them. I don't think you have to give every card an ability. Well, yeah, Captain Diabetes stats suck balls unless he's boosted. I don't know, I like it. Do we need more low-cost cards being buffed? I mean, that's a fairly good point. I don't see why we have some 2-cost cards that are useless while other 2-cost cards be essentials in various deck builds. I mean, 2-cost cards in general, no matter how strong they are going to be used. The cycle in this game is one of the most important parts of the game. Like, I need to be able to cycle to my better cards. I need to be able to cycle to my right cards at the right time. And a lot of what makes decks good and people good is their ability to make decks that benefit from the parts of the game and the way they work. For instance, Zen, one of the reasons Zen and Staff is so good is if you have Zen and Staff out there and you play Hermes and you play Gnomes and you play things, those cards don't go back into your deck. It's not like Minion Masters where you can have the same card out on the field. Even if you have one copy of it, you get another copy and you can play it again. That card stays out of your cycle. So when you play Zen and Staff, that's a long time where you only have 10 cards in your cycle. And if you throw fucking Mysterion out there too, like you only have 9 cards in your cycle, when half of them are 2 costs, one of them's a 5 cost that you have sticking out there, you can cycle to your cards back and forth. You can get it to a point where you're using regen and you get regen right back and able to use it again. Like, there's some incredible things that you can do because of the way that they do their cycling and they do their shuffling and stuff like that. It's like this game, it used to be random. It used to be random what card you got. And that was great for the chip deck because I could get lucky and pull Marine Craig right after he died and get the last chip that I just had, or pull the lightning bolt again after I played it. Like, that was incredible. Can you imagine? We're gonna go back at some point and watch old videos and just look at the how hectic it was when you didn't know what the fuck was coming. You didn't know what the fuck. You couldn't say, oh, he just used Satan, so he can't use Satan again for a while. No, that motherfucker could get Satan immediately. It was crazy back then. Whoo! Yeah, Dog Poo doesn't have an ability. His ability is his stats. High damage, low attack speed, like medium health. That's his fucking ability, is his stats. Same with Nathan. Like, Nathan is an AoE ranged attacker. You could consider his ability to be AoE, that's fine. But Dark Mage Craig has an ability, Warcry and AoE. So does that mean he's better? No, because Nathan has like 4 times extra fucking range. Random was awesome. Random was, man, thinking about it, it's crazy to think that we ever played like that. We need them balanced properly. Don't want just more ways of low cost spamming. Well, at least it would be with adventure then. Be a little easier to deal with. All you do is cry, Scott. Sci-fi 2-cost cards are dead even with Adventure's low-cost spam. Not to mention Adventure spam are assassins. Stan of Many Moons damage is way too high, and now they further offset the theme by giving Stan a low-cost tank that's gonna just partner well with Santa and take away the need for another 5-cost tank. Yeah, it's ridiculous how one-sided Adventure theme is. Level 6 and 7 Buccaneer Bebe was already a powerful card, and now she's even more OP. If you don't have a tank in front of her, it's pointless. Sci-fi and Superhero now have the weakest legendary cards in the game with no removal spells. Mecha's still pretty fucking strong. The top themes in the game still remain Adventure and Mystical. The meta themes continue to reign supreme. That is not how you spell reign. And unchallenged except for Fantasy theme. Fantasy theme is really the only theme capable of countering this OP and overly abused cards. The game is stupid. It's now utterly impossible to succeed with sci-fi superhero theme. And that's not true. You saw me, I killed a Satan with sci-fi superhero. Fight me. My new hope is to allow 3 deck. I didn't have any chance with any other deck to do what I did. The only deck that you can kill Satan without removal before his ability goes off is superhero sci-fi. The only deck. And I did it. I did it. My new hope is to allow a 3-deck theme so you can add a removal spell from Mystical or Fantasy to help a weaker sci-fi superhero deck. That'd be fucking gnarly. Fat said thank you for the raid of 9! Exclamation point weekly to get in on the giveaway, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. After the stream, we're gonna be playing some Minion Masters and continuing Stream Raiders. If you don't know what Stream Raiders is, check out Stream Captains. We got a battle going on right now. It's for some chests. It's a treasure trove, so make sure you get in on that one before we move in to the Minion Masters. We're gonna do that one in about 22 minutes. All right, now we're rolling back. Ubi Buck, your little Discord is super toxic and full of haters like Scott. Got called a troll for complaining about Stand of Many Moons being too OP. No wonder you can't get 10 grand. That's pretty funny. Both Heidi and Sally need a buff for sure. I do hope that they're at least on the watch list. Sally is just underwhelming simply due to that she's outclassed by other assassins and doesn't need an ability. Heidi needs either a stat buff or an ability. Either of those would probably make her great again. Okay, so in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't honestly think that you need, in a game like this where there's levels and stuff like this applies for Hearthstone, this applies for any kind of game. There doesn't need to be equal representation of every card at every play level, because the common cards are meant to be easy to use, you know, not kind of at the base, and we're talking about Hearthstone and all this stuff, like kind of simple concept, nothing too ridiculous. Their abilities aren't usually anything mind-changing or game-changing, but they have solid use cases when put into the right deck with the right type of thing. Like if you're running a Magic the Gathering deck, you can use a common card that, and you're trying to do a mill deck or something where you're trying to get them to draw all their cards. You can use a common card that makes you draw cards, that makes your opponent draw cards. Now, in no other deck would you ever want to fucking play that card, because it would benefit your opponent too much. But in this one specific deck, that card is useful. So your choice as a game creator is somehow make that one card useful in every single type of deck or every single use case, or let there be nuances to your game. Let there be cards like Outlaw Tweak that you can't put in every deck, but you can surprise the fuck out of somebody and murder their whole push with it. There's always going to be cards like that aren't used at the tippity top just because they're not quite consistent enough, but they're going to be used in the mid tiers, at the bottom tiers, because they're easy to acquire, because they're common cards, whatever that might be. Maybe the skills are just easy, you know, like a League of Legends game where you have an early champion that costs less to get, could be because it's older, could be whatever, but usually those champions are easier. The newer champions are more complex, they have different move sets, they have different rules, they have all these different things. In Hearthstones, there's all these different cards that have different abilities, different keywords, but you can still use that common card that's just a base 2/2 drop, and that's it. There's no ability, it doesn't synergize with anything, it's just a strong card. So a card like that is going to be present in a lot of decks because it's basic. Okay, I need a 2-drop card in this deck. I need a 3-cost assassin, throw in Hanky. You know, it's neutral, you can throw it in any deck. So I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right to try to make every single card equally as usable at every level. I think it's totally fine to have tiers of cards that would translate to tiers of play. You know, where you could see, like, if this guy's running a Mimsy deck, he's just not as high a tier player as the people who have graduated from that strategy when they get to a point where the new kids are too high of a level for that to matter. You know? So Heidi's useful. I don't think you need to buff Sally to make her like some playable card in every meta, because I mean, the fact is they're still commons. So they're still going to be outclassed in almost every way by their rare, epic, and legend counterparts, and they should be. The commons should not be as strong. They should be useful. They should be usable. They shouldn't just get completely destroyed, but they need nuance in their use. You can't just play Heidi into the middle of something. You know, you have to play her smart, use her on defense, whatever. Mimsy at level 4 is a Taylor at 3,000, but Mimsy 5 is useless at 6,000. Exactly. That's exactly. And my Dougie is level 4 on my main account because when I was a noob, I got him to level 4 because I was like, fuck, this card is so easy to get wins with down here. Like, and I knew that this wouldn't always be the case because as I started to learn, I started to see Dougies and I started to kill the Dougies and be like, okay, it's not that hard to stop the Dougie, you know? Once you get the epic, or once you get the assassins to level 5, you just play the fucking assassin out and it kills the Dougie, right? He's not that scary. So then I stopped upgrading. Hey, Panda. Cards like Sally and Ike and even Mimsy are more for newer players. Yeah, exactly. You think we'll ever get a rare Heidi or an epic Heidi? I don't know. I don't know if we'll get other like Heidis or Sharons or Shellys or anything like that. I think they, I don't know, or like another Mr. Slave, stuff like that. I don't know. I guess that kind of depends on, I guess, just how long the game goes for. You know, they have some of the characters kind of chosen for them if they do it based on the seasons, right? So outside of that, they have, you know, quite a bit to work with. So I don't know. It'd be cool. If they weren't somewhat viable, Team Wars would be a mess. Yeah, that's true. Do you think we'll ever get a rare? Oh, I already read that. Garrett on leagues. Yeah, exactly. Stream buffering. Ooh, if it's buffering, I did change my output a little bit. See money. Yeah, that's unfortunately not how they pay the bills. So new cards is a big part of. Their higher ups will always push them for new cards. I imagine the first 2 pages of these comments were completely worthless in merit, so I didn't bother reading them, and I advise you all to do the same. I have come here to leave a heartfelt comment about this game, and if it gets me banned, then so be it. I have played this game since global launch, and as a free-to-play Witch Doctor token was my first level 4 legendary, with Inuit being my only other one. I opened another Witch Doctor token in my pack wars today, and I was sad. I can't believe this is the reward I got for a 4th place pack. I'm so disappointed in 4th place in your RNG today, and I will not play this game a single second longer. Tonight. Sorry to be so brash, but I'll be watching Glanzer stream instead. I hope this post was helpful to someone out there. I agree. I found that helpful. That was from Irish, guys. Irish always leaves a comment at the beginning of a stream and fucks with me. I appreciate you. The days when I used to use Astro and Sally. Yeah, I was Astro Ike. That was my combo. Because I chose Ike over Sally, because back then I had to make a choice. Am I gonna get Sally leveled up to 6, or am I gonna get Ike? And a bunch of people in my team at that time were requesting Sally, so I chose Ike. And my boy Ike back then got like fucking 110 attack per charge, so he was a fucking murderer. He made Zen Cartman worthless back then. The moment Ike stopped getting like 100 per stack is the moment that Zen Cartman took off, because you could just put Ike next to Zen, and 2 attacks later, he's fucking hitting 400 attack, or 2 charges later, he's hitting 400 in attack. I didn't get any leggies in the first place. All right, get this. Free to play has won the last 3 weeks, and I got no legends. We got 2nd place this week, and I get a fucking legend. Beat us every week, Dire Tide. I don't give a fuck. It'll take you 18 weeks to beat us and get to fucking 1st place. You're still in 5th place. Who gives a shit? Take the win every goddamn week. I want my legends, man. I got Inkin, 5 out of 32. I'm on the way, bro. Or not Inkin, it was Hanky. I got Inkin on the Adventure Lock. Adventure Lock and Namblos both got last place, because Namblos is in fucking gold now. I told you guys from day 1 of this whole system, I was like, Namblos, our casual team that has like 8 fucking legend players on it, is gonna end up in gold someday, because we're smart and we never get 4th or 5th. So we always fucking go up 10, 20, 15, 2. We're never losing crowns. So fucking 1 year and 10 weeks later, we're fucking Gold League. Ridiculous. What's up, LaForce? I get more legends in Silver League alt for sure. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Namblues got last this week. Yeah, Namblues got murdered. We were running 50 people. I gotta kick everybody out. I hadn't been paying attention to scores or anything like that, so I got it slacked. We gotta go back to like those 30 bangers that were busting out 114s no matter the deck. Cause I still got fucking 94 on that deck, and I got brutalized on that first game I played. Went up against like a level like, God, I want to say it was a level 4 in Medusa. I just could not kill him, dude. It was fucking pathetic. There's nothing I could do to kill the Medusa. And by the time I had Unholy in my hand, I had 2 bars gone. You got a 0, man? You're the anchor. Nice. I'm sinking the ship. Nah, dude, don't worry about it. If like people like you, like people I know that I know are playing and I know are hanging out or whatever, you're bringing something to the team. So I don't give a fuck if you're there getting 0s, because eventually you're gonna get 114s, man. Eventually you are. But when it's somebody I don't fucking know and they're just some random account and they're putting up donuts, I'm like, get out of here. This is supposed to be for alt bangers, not newbie noobs. Noobs. I'm astounded I got 3 wins on the Nan Blues deck. How fun was it though, Superglue? When you go up against a 4,000 busting out base level cards at you and you're doing everything you can to keep fucking Nathan alive. But I appreciate you guys all being here for the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update. LaForce, let me know which account is the one you need me to put it on. And we're gonna move into Minion Masters and some Stream Raiders. The Stream Raid is about to begin, 7 minutes for the next one, so make sure you get in on that. It's a welcome addition to the stream, really spices things up a little bit. So we're gonna move into Minion Masters because I want to finish out the Battle Pass, which we should be able to do tonight. And then we'll do some Stream Raiders in between that. Every half an hour we'll be running that. So appreciate you being here. If you're on YouTube, you should check out the Twitch scene. Stream Raiders is on the rage and it's a blast. So make sure you check it out. Appreciate you guys being here on YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your team that this happens every week and that they get all their information from a reliable, reputable source right here on Glanzer Gaming. Appreciate you being here. We're headed out of here. Peace!